Yo, it's Demonot_4 or Demonot with today's video. I've kind of been bumming about. Past few days I've been a little bit busy, so sorry it's been a bit topsy-turvy with what times. I'm also working next week, just to confirm my times, so who knows what's going to happen with that, from Tuesday to, I'm thinking Thursday or Friday. It's quite hot at the moment, so I'm hoping it's not hot next week. Yeah. As per the video, we're continuing with the Gruul deck building. I was going to continue with one of the magic videos, but I don't really want to. I will be completely honest. I do not want to right now. Oh yeah, I feel like I should just show this off real quick. I don't know why it's using this camera. This one. But I think I showed this before, but I feel like I want to show this every goddamn stream because I feel pretty good about it. Have a whole binder spread of Shangri-La from Union Arena. God, is it cool? I do find it funny how the parallel is less expensive than the SR. I don't know. Parallel Ray you think would be about the same price, but it's not. But yeah, so I am going to bring everything up real quick. Probably going to watch something off on the side, so forgive me if I don't respond immediately. I know I said this stream for like 45 minutes ago, but too bad. Just making sure that the thing... Did I ever actually... No, I didn't put the right doc in. For some reason, chat just doesn't show up for me. Like, the box that I use for it has just told me it doesn't want to work. It's glitching now. It's a bit worrying. I don't really care if you see my analytics. My analytics are kind of whatever, aren't they? Quite fun though. This is still my best one. My what if about Ichigo is still my top one. It's still got the highest videos over the past like month or something. I really need to finish remaking it. But anyway, let's just see what's going on here. Had to private some videos because I said some bad words. Not pleased with how those turned out. It's always unfortunate when I have to private something. I'm hoping this isn't privated. It's privated. Shit. Hold on 1 second. I just need to quickly check something. Shit. I just realized that I ended a stream. I made it a stream private on accident. Ah, oh, for fuck's sake. I'm actually gonna lose my shit. Oh well. That's why no one came by to watch. I was like chatting with Manny while I was doing that one. Fuck. I did not realize I privated it. Hey, you win some, you lose some. Anyway. Good thing I checked. Good thing I checked. So we're back with the Gruul or the toph last earthbender. Last earthbender? Yeah, sure. Set. Our glorious girl. You should check out my Rumble page because I have a good picture on there. That's for sure. For sure, for sure. For shizzle, Yeah, so this here, not showing up for me. So I don't know why. Just quickly turning stuff around. Let me just try something. No? Hold on. Let's try one more thing. Refresh? No. How about... No, not switch account. That's a bad idea. Select stream. No? Okay. That is unfortunate. So if anyone comments anything, I do apologize. I literally can't see anything. If chat rate goes up, I'll check. But until then, this is the picture I'm using for my Rumble stream. By the way, I think it's pretty peak. I will say though, I don't know the actual creator. I think that says Bayer down there. It was on Tumblr. I was like just scrolling for pictures and it just showed up. So if that person wants me to like include it, I'm obviously I'm going to 100% go down and put it into the description. I'll put a comment down for it as well. I don't know who this is. And luckily I'm not big enough where hopefully it will matter at all. Anyway, so yeah, made some progress last time, so let's just get straight into it, I guess. This entire I don't remember I glimpsed the impossible. I know I was looking at it, but my back started hurting, so I decided to end screen. I'm a simple man. Dr. Jones. So let me grab this. Okay, glimpse the impossible. Exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play those cards this turn. At the beginning of the next end step, if any of those cards remain exiled, put them into your graveyard, then create a 0/1 card. I need to reread this, hold on. Exile top 3 cards. You may play them this turn. At the beginning of the next end step, if any of those cards remain exiled, put them into your graveyard. Then, is this... Hold on. There's a rulings thing that I want to quickly check for this. Shit. Where do I... How do I... Hold on. No, I don't want to do that. Why would you do that? I just... What? Anyway. I don't know if the word remain exiled means anything, because if remain implies they have to be in the same state of exile, and you can't, like, re-exile them before your end step. I don't know. Remain exiled. Just remain is the word that's confusing me there. Put them into your graveyard, then create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token for each card put into your graveyard this way, which all get to be tapped for mana. So if you get good cards, you get good shit. I like it. I like that card a lot. It's also very pretty, which definitely helps. So I'm going to put that directly into the main deck. Does it directly... Okay, you know what? Let's question ourselves. Does this directly contribute to our philosophy of bring out land... I've got a couple graveyard effects, but that shouldn't be too bad. Also, this sends it to the graveyard anyway, right? Yeah, you put them in your graveyard. So this can be used to help Ancestral Anger, like get spent. No, that's it has to be called Ancestral Anger for fuck's sake. Anything? I don't know. If I have anything that does get buffed by that, that will be a benefit. But I don't have too many like that, from what I can tell. Blah blah blah. Copy. Enters tokens. Enters. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just trying to see, is anything here? I don't. Yeah, it does not look like I have anything that benefits us in that way. Hmm. This does. This one's land cards, because you can put it back into your library and all that sort of stuff, which is good. This one gets to be brought back from the graveyard with Renew, which is pretty nice. I mean, imagine this is... No. No, never mind. Sorry, I thought to myself for a second, would this work? But no. No. Yeah, at the moment we don't have anything that actually gets benefits by that, I'll be honest. But eventually we will, I'm sure. I think it's still a nice effect to have because it's a cycling effect. No, I just thought, let's go open studio. Because I can't see anything if it is being said, I'll just do that. And then whenever I need to see something, I can just pop, 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 pop. Yeah, that'd be good. Alright, so. Goblin Glass Right enters prepared and allows me to create a treasure token for 1 mana. Sack for mana. I don't see any reason to prioritize this at the moment. If I'm finding that I don't have much mana generation, I can add this if necessary. But yeah, no rush with that one. Goblin Surveyor, trample, start your engines, max speed. If you have no speed, it starts at 1, increases once on each of your turns when an opponent loses life. Max speed is 4. Each of my turns, okay. Exile this card from your graveyard, draw a card. That's useless to me. So this one's just not going to be helpful. Grim Lavamancer. This is also a very pretty card. You can tell that a lot of my tastes are basically just, this card was pretty, I'm going to put it in my... I'm going to have it somewhere. Oh. Chat rate run up. What's going on there? It's not fucking here. Alright. Guess I'll leave that up then for now, just to see when that happens. Oh no, it's because this is behind. Card boy, how's my what today? Oh shit. How's my willy? The fuck? I'm gonna ignore that. Either the Josque hair plan. I wasn't gonna do that today. I didn't do it. I'm gonna do it, but I was busy. I didn't have enough time to do it, unfortunately, because I had to leave before I could. I wanted help doing it because I wasn't doing that shit on my own. Yeah. Exile 2 cards from your graveyard, and I can do 2 damage to any target. Okay, the only reason I'm adding this is because the last card I just added might benefit from that. Gyashi Greens. Create a 2/2 token with whenever a land you control enters this token gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It also has flashback. I would say I put that in. It's got a benefit from lands, so might as well. Happy Hogan, Dauntless Driver. It's just a 2/1/1 mana. I mean, I could add it, but there's no push for it. If I find I'm like lacking creatures or something, then sure. Trample. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, you may cast target artifact card from graveyard this turn. Again, these all benefit from graveyard things. I do not have enough artifacts to actually benefit from that, to my knowledge. Oh, sorry. Chocobo Racetrack. Anything else? I mean, I guess I could bring in the Kree Sentinel, but feels like a bit much. Not because you ran out of water this time. All right. I mean, I'm used to you being depressed. It's not an uncommon thing. What's up this time? What's up, dog? Just reach and basic cycling. It depends. Does it just... You may cast... Okay, so I still have to spend the mana to cast it. Who cares? I don't have enough samurai either. I think. Samurai warriors. I don't think I have many creatures at the moment. I'll have to see later. Alright, Heritage Reclamation. Destroy target artifact. Destroy target enchantment. Exile up to 1 target card from graveyard. And then draw a card. Or draw a card. I mean, I'll take it. Load up first and then think about the negatives. When Hornstone Sneaker enters the battlefield, create a tapped Power Stone token. It's an artifact with tap. Okay. When it leaves it, you have to sacrifice the Power Stone. Don't know if this has a benefit, to be honest. Hmm. Yeah, my theme is meant to be land. I don't think I have enough things that benefit from sacrifice. It's cool to have a bit of mana, I will say, but being forced to sacrifice it when it leaves the battlefield is kind of annoying. I'm gonna ignore that for a second, I think. Horrific Assault. Target creature control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. If you control an Eldrazi, you gain 3 life. That works pretty nicely with all the other Eldrazi gaining things. Lots of Eldrazi token generation. Human Torch, Johnny Storm. Whenever you draw a card, if you control another hero, Human Torch deals 1 damage to target opponent. Power up. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on Human Torch. Before I say anything on that, oh, you can't be serious that my headphones are already turning off. Son, I'm gonna have to charge them at some point. I swear I don't have any at all. So that would require me to go through fucking Marvel cards, and I don't want to buy Marvel cards. So that's not happening. Nothing particular, just can't today. Damn. I find a good book helps me, but I doubt that's that helpful for you. Hungry Giraffe Loom. Oh, increment. Whenever you cast a spell, if the amount of mana you cast is greater than its power or toughness, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Well, you're a 3/4, so it has to be greater, let's say, than its power. I assume it means power or toughness, meaning it has to be greater than 3 mana. That 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I've got a few good cards for that one, but I'm not quite, pushed to go for it. I'll think about it. Trample, landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, this creature is +1/+0 and turn to turn. Okay, so every turn it could theoretically become a 5/4, is what I'm hearing. Alright. I mean, I'll put it in just because, but I can't read that myself. Give me a second. As a siege enters, choose an opponent to protect it. You and others can attack it. When it's defeated, exile it, then it's transformed. Then cast a transform, sorry. When this siege enters, create a treasure token. Then you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Okay. When this creature enters, you may discard a card. If you do, search your library for a land or battle card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. I mean, it lines up with the landfall. So yeah, I'm going to take that. I'm so glad to be using red and red-green cards because those are the ones I actually want to use. Green cards are kind of like... I'm pretty sure I have like some of these in my actual, main deck. So I'd have to buy duplicates, but not many of them actually. I have to think about it. Not many of them. Okay. Einhoof Boar. Discard Ironhoof Boar. Okay. Target creature gets +3/+1 and gains trample until end of turn. It's just an until end of turn effect. It's a bit rough. It's also quite expensive. A book would be more insulting than useful. I just keep switching between degrees of catatonic states. Damn. Anyway, it's an expensive card for the mana cost. The actual benefits it gives me are quite low on my actual strat, so we're ignoring it. Actually, it could be useful for giving trample to creatures that are big. I'll think about it. Item Shopkeep. Whenever you attack, target attacking equipped creature gains menace until... I can't read. Whenever you attack, target attacking equipped creature gains... Target attacking equipped creature gains menace until end of turn. So a creature that is... Is it just saying that creatures that have some sort of equipment on them, I assume, gains menace until end of turn? I mean, that is good. I don't really care. I don't have enough equipment for this. So... Whatever. Actually, what does this say? Another type of creature control gets +2/+2 and gains trample until end of turn. Oh, that's nice. That's a good effect. Alright. Jaya's Greeting. Deals 3 damage to target creature. Scryer 1. I have something else in here that deals 3 damage. I'm going to remove it and replace it with that, I think. Did that say 3 damage? Or was I reading the mana cost? 2 mana for 3 damage and Scryer 1. Bum, 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 bum. Five damage for 4 mana, or exile it. Feels a bit much. That feels just like a stupid card to have. I might just remove that. Ah, yes, it's the it's Lightning Strike I was thinking of. I feel like I should keep Lightning Strike because it's meant to be Avatar themed. But Jaya's Greeting is just better. It's just a better version of Lightning Strike. I'll leave both of them for now. Whatever. Alright. Zhong, the Deserter. 5 ending 1. Whenever this creature attacks, add 1 mana, which lasts till the end of combat. So that's all for instances and the like. I know there's some cards that can let you cast spells, whatever spells do as instance. You don't feel sorry. But I feel the need to point out not showing a particular interest in shifting come to my Catatonia states. Alright. But I'm doing the same, so I wouldn't worry too much. Exhaust for 3 mana, put a ++ counter on him. Whenever you cast a lesson spell this turn, copy it, and you may choose new targets for the copy. I don't think I have many lesson spells. I feel like this is just a good card to have in a red deck, but I don't believe I have any lesson spells in this deck. Actually, if I have any avatar spells, it's probably a lesson spell. Yeah. Cracked Earth Technique, for example. Just an automatic one. Any other lesson spells we learning up in here? Or no? I like lesson spells. I kind of wish there were more. Firebending lesson. Alright. Anything else? Anything else? Alright. I might have like one more, but I don't think I have that many lesson spells. Alright, then we have this one. I will need to look at the actual details because I don't remember the text. It's in Japanese, after all. But unfortunately, all of the cards of this vibe are in Japanese. Even if I was quite pleased about getting this from my packs. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then it deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. Now, the problem with this one is it's sorcery. That's like the only problem this has, which I fucking hate. Yeah, I mean, it's good. The only problem is it's an instant. Take care. Have a good one, Manny. Have a good one. I'll continue with my Magic the Gathering stream. Plus counter on target creature control, then deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. I mean, it's good for just a one-time thing. The only problem is it's a sorcery and it costs a lot of mana. I'll add it to my main deck and I'll think about it later, as usual. Living Lightning, legendary creature hero. Flying haste, and at the beginning of combat on my turn, another target creature I control gets +1/+0 and gains haste until end of turn. That low-key won me a match, so I kind of want to keep this. It gets haste until end of turn, which is great. So whatever it is, I can just immediately pop out. I'll keep it. It's also a flyer. How much is it again? I actually don't remember what the when I say price, I mean mana costs. What is the mana cost of Living Lightning? 5. Fuck me. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. Alright. Lost in Memories. Flash. Enchant creatures you control. Enchanted creature gets a +1/+1. And has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until end of turn. The flashback is equal to its mana cost. It's a good card. Just good old Flash. Yeah. No, that's good. I can definitely put that on like preferably something that can directly do. Did it say combat damage or just damage? Combat damage, okay. Yeah, if I just put that on like a flyer, be pretty good. Maybe a trampler, maybe a menace. Good card. Lys Alana Dignitary. As an additional cost to cast a spell, behold an elf or pay 2 mana. Tap for 2 mana only if there's an elf card in your graveyard. Behold an elf. I'll keep it. I've got elves, right? I swear I've got like at least one elf, right? Elf druid, elf archer. We chillin', we chillin', we chillin'. I think. Maybe. Do I really not have any red elves? Yet. Sorry. Gotta preface myself with yet. I'll get some eventually. Oh goodness. Tired. Why do I have 2 concurrent viewers for like a second then? Oh. Positives, I can just close that for a bit. Why do I feel so tired? Anyway, let's keep hitting the rocks. I don't feel comfortable putting Michael off and or in Frostfang in this, I'll be honest. I'll probably try and avoid them. Didn't I just put this in here? Hold on. Main deck, just whatever. My Jaded Edge. I hate the comics. I think the comic should burn. I think the guy who wrote the comic should get slapped across the face. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you get this gets +1/+1. Nice. So I can do this multiple times, theoretically. Put a double strike counter on my with exhaust free. You can only do it once. Not once per turn, just once in general. Might as well. Deal 6 damage to target creature. Basic land cyclone. Oh, but I don't like Miss Marvel. Oh. Fuck. I'll put it in there. It's got land cyclone. Whenever this equipment enters, attach it to a target creature control. Equip creature is +2/+1 has reach. Equip for 5 mana. Alright, damn. I'll put it in. Whatever. It has benefits, so I'll just pop it in for now. I just need to go through this whole sideboard and make sure I get everything that's worthwhile. I love how I just have 2 cards that are both 1 mana. I think they're both 1 mana 2/1s actually. Hold on, where is it? Are they 1 mana 2/1s? Yes, they are. Days. Oh my days. Alright, Mindful Biomancer. When this creature enters, you gain 1 life. This creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Activate only once each turn. No. Mishra. Haste. Discard a card, draw a card. Whenever you discard 1 or more artifact cards, add 2 mana. This ability triggers only once each turn. I don't have enough artifact cards for this one. My bad. Misty Knight, hero for hire. Discard a card, draw a card for each card you discarded this turn. I have a few ways to discard, so it's not non-beneficial. Again, I'm not rushing at it. Momo's Insight. Gain control of target artifact card. Untap it. It gains haste at the beginning of the next end step. Sacrifice it. I'm putting that directly in. It's funny as hell. I just take your artifact, I blow it up. I take it for a second, use it, and then I blow it up. 10 out of 10. Mongoose Lizard. Menace. When it enters, it deals 1 damage to any target, and then it also has Mountain Cycling, which allows us to search for a mountain card, reveal it, and then shuffle. It's a 5/6, 6 mana. It's expensive. Fuck. I'll put it in, but goddamn. Sacrifice, not important for me. It's really not. It's a counter-based sacrifice thing. I don't need it in my deck. It's good for Witherbloom. It's good for Abzan, but it's not good for me. Obliterating Bolt deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead. Well, shit, that's just a way better version of this. Yeah. 5 damage, exile instead. It's what? 1 mana? No. This is 2. Are you fucking serious? That's 2 mana. This is 4 mana. What a difference. For 1 extra damage? Hell no. You go on my main deck. I'm chucking you out. You can go back into considering. You might be useful, but goddamn. God damn. I'm gonna put Goblin Surveyor into that bin real quick. Some of these things I genuinely don't need. I'm not putting this fucking mongoose in. It's a moose. Lots of words. Whatever. Not useful because it's a hero benefit. Ends battlefield crit. Yeah, I'll just leave those. Oh no, I'll remove you as well. I don't think I'm going to be adding many samurais, even if there are... Like, there is a samurai right there, but I don't think I'm going to be adding that many samurais or warriors. I'll see. We'll see for sure. The problem is there's too many words for warrior. There's warrior, there's soldier, there's just, like, whatever they do. There's sort of, like, you know, swordsman, archer, whatever. Scout, this, that. It's like... By a certain point, I get why things are called warriors, but I don't have... There's, like, barely ever a reason. Oh, we got duplicates of shared roots. Which one? Do we use the Atla one or do we use the Strixhaven one? I guess we will use the shared roots from Atla. Because this is Atla. God, I'm a genius. Back up, back up. Yeah, Oran Frostfang is just a good card in general, but I will avoid it for now. Or play Pangolin. Whenever another artifact you control enters, you may play 1. If you do, but +1/+1 counter on this creature. Again, I don't know how much artifacts I'm going to be getting. This is like, I wish I could move these ones around in my sideboard to like reorganize stuff just to see what needs to be where. I do wish there was a bit more like movement here, because I would love to just put all the stuff that requires artifacts in one corner, all the stuff that requires, I don't know, instants or sorceries in one corner, like Aberrant Worm. Mana one. Anyway, Origin of Mail Bending, destroy target artifact to a creature. Artifact or enchantment. But +1/+1 counter on target creature control. It also gains indestructible until end of turn. Which is just, it fits, it's a lesson, it works. Paragon, Exhaust, 2/3, 2/1. Put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. It gains double strike until end of turn. I'm good. Here's our samurai. Here the samurai looking snazzy as all time. Menace. Whenever a samurai warrior you control attacks alone, the next spell you cast this turn costs 1 less to cast. See, now, I want to add it. I want to add it because he can be that card. Imagine this, you're on turn 3, the opponent's only got like 1 other creature out, and you've got like you put him out, you've still got like, I don't know, maybe you've got a Soul Ring out, you've got something else that can give you mana, and then you can like drop something that's a 2 mana out immediately afterwards, or this or that, I don't know. It feels like it could be really useful, especially if you can make it to a beefy motherfucker. I'm going to put it in my main deck for now. I'm going to also go check the other samurai card because I've just bit myself in the back, so to speak. Run back into the collection. It should... I'll just search up filters. Oracle text? No, card type. Samurai. So yeah, it was the Heiko Yamazaki, the general. Trample, whenever it attacks alone, you may cast target artifact card. See, the problem here is that it requires artifact cards to be in my fucking graveyard. That's why I don't have it. Okay, cool. Let's just stick with what I've got. I don't think it's worth it to put something in that I'm not going to be using. Yes, I've got a few artifact things, but I'm not building an artifact deck. That wasn't the goal. Unless maybe I do make it into an artifact deck. For now, there's nothing about that. Whenever this cat dies, it creates a 2/1 black 2/1 black creature token. I'm good. Don't even see a benefit of that one, to be honest, other than just have another creature out immediately. Destroy up to X target artifacts and or enchantments. Create twice X whatever. It's a nice little nuke, to be honest. That's the benefit of that one, but it's probably not going to be kept. Pet Rescuer, if you don't create one, you can create one. If you gain life, you gain that one. That much +1. I don't remember if I ended up keeping Pest Rescuer in my Abzan deck. Give me a second, let me just bring that up. Your decks. Do we have it? I do not have it, I think. I'm assuming Pest Infestation I have. So what if I just remove Pest Infestation instead I have... Let's do that, yeah. Let's just remove Pest Infestation and replace it with that card I just saw. Where are you? Pest Rescuer. Unless I'm blind as shit and it is actually in here. No, okay, thank goodness. Pothole Mole. When it enters mill free cards, you may return a land card from your graveyard to your hand. I like the way you speak, man. I like the way you speak. Quicksilver has haste. Just put in my main deck. Whatever. As long as it's your turn, Radha has first strike. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play lands from the top of your library. Radha gets +X/+X and turn to turn by X is an allergic control. So she's just going to be a great way to just get lands at any point. All right, love it. I'm just putting her in. I was told that she was going to be a great like Voltron deck, but she works really well as being like an understudy for this. So you like to see it. All right, rampaging castmate. Whenever it attacks, it gains +1/+0 until end of turn for each other attacking creature. Each other attacking creature. Okay, so like the direct, literally the direct opposite of our samurai guy. So, I mean, I guess whichever one I would get first would be like the direction I go in. Attack with everyone or attack with one guy. Ralph and Mikey Troublemakers, very expensive. Trample Haste. Whenever they attack, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal the creature card. Put that card until the battlefield tapped and attacking the rest on the bottom of your library in any random order. It is a good card. It really is, but it's very expensive. So this is probably going to be the first one to go if I'm over my like 100 card limit, which I probably will be because I'm fairly certain I haven't added any like land cards, so I will have to backtrack a lot. Oh no, I have added land cards, but I need like double this amount. So point still stands. Point still stands. Rocky Rebuke. I'm going too far ahead. Hold on. Rearing Embermane. I'm good. Rebellious Captives. Exhaust for 6 mana to put 2 +1/+1 counters on this creature, then Earthbend 2. Now, if it weren't for the Earthbending 2 part, I would probably not include this, but it has Earthbend 2. And we love some Earthbend here around these parts. Plus, it just works with other things. Remnant Elemental. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, this creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Main deck. Just straight in there. Rescue Leopard. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. I have a lot of things that work for a discard build, I just realised. So I might go find that thing. There was a card somewhere here that had a benefit from discarding. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? This one? Yeah. Let's just put it in there. Just chuck it in there for now, because I'm realising I just see the discard keyword a lot. Just ignore the €104 card price of this deck. The poorly constructed deck at that. Actually, I probably should just start chucking more things away as well. Delete. Delete. Mindful Biomancer is definitely in here, right? It's not? Are you serious? Oh, damn. The more you learn. I'm forgetting cards I have in my own deck. My goodness. I built it from the ground up. You'd think I remember. I think it was in there at one point. Or I at least considered it given its status. I guess it's because it's just a, like, when it enters, gain life sort of effect. Yeah, I'll just delete it. Alright, moving on. Rocky Rebuke. That's not moving on. What am I on about? Return the Favor. Copy target instant spell, sorcery spell, activated ability, or triggered ability. You may choose new targets. Change the target of target spell or ability with a single target. I like it. I like it, Picasso. Rib Trust Roaster. That's another one is in my other deck. This one is built around sacrifice, so I'm deleting it because I'm not trying to build around sacrifice. I'm actively trying to avoid that. Target creature against +3/+0 and gains first strike and reach until end of turn. I'll add it. Target creature control deals damage equal to its power to target creature opponent controls. I have a couple of cards like that, but it's got toph, so I need to include it. I need to at least think about it. 8 more cards, and I've got this much to go through. Well, no matter what, I'm going to be doing more. Trying to think what was beneficial for Zuko. Firebending expert X is the number of experience counters you have. Whenever this creature attacks, add X. Whenever you cast a spell during combat, you get an experience counter. So I want to be casting during combat. I want instance, I want that sort of stuff, but I also want haste. No, flash. I want flash. Like Lost in Memories, for example. Yeah, I need to keep an eye out. Whenever I see flash, I should add it. Just in case. I'll give a quick peek through just to see if I've got any flashes, but I don't think there'll be many. There's going to be a lot of haste. I don't see anything. I will say there will be. There's a flyer. Oh, we've already gone past the part I'm actually at. Alright, let's slow down then. Rough Rhino Cavalry. Firebending 2 whenever it attacks, add 2 mana. This mana lasts until end of combat. Exhaust for 8 mana. Damn. Also gets trample and +2 plus. Sorry. Yeah, no, +2/+2. Encounters, of course. It's so expensive. That's the only problem. It's just so expensive. I mean, I'll think about it. I don't know. I don't know quite yet. Rubble Rouser. When this card creature enters, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. Tap to exile a card from my graveyard. Add 1 mana. When you do, the creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Yeah, I'll do it. I feel like I'm gonna have really good cycling aspects thanks to this discard and draw a card build. Whenever Ruby Daring Tracker attacks while you control the creature power 4 or greater, Ruby gets 2/2 until end of turn, and I can also tap her for mana. So I'm just trying to think about what I want from her. I feel like I'm going to add it, but also likely to relieve. She's very cheap though, so not that bad. This one's so expensive, man. But for 2 mana I can Forest Cycle, which is probably what I'll be using it for. Sagu Putman. Hello? Why is it not moving? There we go. Seiju Pummeler. Renew, exile this card from your graveyard. Put 2++1 counters on a reach token on a target creature. I'm good. Seiju Wildling. Now, either we can have a flying dragon with when this creature enters you gain 3 life, or I can use a Roost Seek to search my library for a basic. I'm adding this. I'm just adding. Yeah. It's either a cheap land searcher, which I need for lands, or it's whatever else. Sakura of Tribe Elder. Let's add that. I'm pretty sure you're in here, but whatever. I'm sure I can always buy a new one. Sarkhan's Resolve. Let's make sure you're not in here, because oh my fucking god, I'm gonna have so many cards from here. Wonderful, not in here. Sarkhan's Resolve, target creature gets +3/+3, or you can destroy a target creature with flying. Nice. Target creature you control gets a +2/+2 until end of turn. It fights target creature you don't control. I want it. I'm a simp for these sorts of weird cards. But it's a sorcery. Ah, shit. Siege Ship Impact. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. If its mana value was 2 or less, create a lander token. Seize the spoils when there's an additional cost to cast a spell. Discard a card. Draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. Alright, bet. Shared Roots. Bet. Oh, goodness, I'm tiring myself out. This is in German for me. I only have it in German. So it better be great. It's not. I'm gonna work my way up for some reason. Don't ask me. I'll reach the 1 hour mark in the on stream. Not right now. I'm out of water now, for fuck's sake. Alright, whatever, I'll keep going. Shock Brigade, Menace, and Mobilize. I like it because it's a fast way to attack. Sith Spearmaster, this creature deals damage equal to its power to target opponent when you tap it. I don't plan to make it very strong, so that would just be one every turn. Who cares? Simian Sling, where equipped creature gets +1/+1 whenever Simian Sling or equipped creature becomes block, it deals 1 damage to defending player. You can also reconfigure it. Attached to target or unattached from a creature, reconfigure only as a sorcery. While attached, this isn't a creature. Whenever it becomes equipped or saying or equipped creature becomes blocked, does I'll go for it, whatever. It's a 1 mana. It's a 1 mana equipment. It's quite nice. Sack a goblin to add 1 mana. I'll add it. Smashing Spree. Target attacking creature gets +3/+3 and gains trample. Oh yeah. Snarl Song. Create 2 green and blue fractal creature tokens. Put X+1/+1 counters on it. Each of them. And you gain X life, where X is the number of colors you spent. So I'd get like 2 counters. So 2/2, 2/2/2s, and 2 life. I'm good. Solar Blast. In fact, while I'm here. Alright. Deals 3 damage to any target for a lot of mana. No. Cycling for 3 mana. Also no. And then whenever you cycle it, you may have a deal to 1 damage. No. That's way too expensive for what it is. Way too much. Sparring Dummy. Defender. Tap to mill a card. You may put a land card milled this way into your hand. You gain 2 life if the lesson card is milled this way. Alright. Bet. Spider-Man. This is a cool card. I'm glad I got this from the Jump Stop booster pack. Double Strike. Nice. Haste. This creature can attack and... Yep. Sorry, why am I reading that? I already know what haste means. Whenever Spider-Man attacks, target creature you can't block this turn. Sexy. Sexy. Very expensive, but also very sexy. Spire Mech Cycle. Haste and Exhaust. Tap another untap mount or vehicle you can... No, I don't have any. So no. Yeah, that's not worth it. Spring Bloom Druid. Why does he get... Whenever this creature enters, you may sacrifice a land. If you do, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards and put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. That is wonderful. That is really good because that buffs ridiculously well with like random cards, with random landfall cards. Especially given, you know, you've already got a land out, then you could immediately sacrifice it, add 2 more, and you could theoretically get like a +3, +6, something like that in 1 turn. Let alone like any other benefits. Spry and Mighty. Choose 2 creatures you control. You draw X cards, and the chosen creatures get +X/+X and gain trample until end of turn, where X is the difference between the chosen creature's powers. Now, I'd like this in a counter deck. However, because my deck isn't meant to be counters based, it's not meant to be one guy has like 400 attack and then the other guy has like 1. I kind of don't want to put it in. However, my main build is Toph coming out and then making a land become a giant. So technically it could be really good because I'm gonna put out immediately going to be putting out a 4, so immediately gonna have a 4/4 out. So if I put down like a 1/1 or something, that's a medium benefit there. If let's say I put Grim Lava Lancer down, I could just immediately, you know, draw out 3 as a buff. However, each turn I get to add another 2, another 2, another 2, another 2 each time I kill Toph. I will say I probably should be having sacrifice a creature, like sacrifice this creature spells, now that I think about it. Because of Toph. I probably should just be trying to kill her. But I will look through those later. For I already have a lot of cards, I'll be honest. Because I might already have some sack in there that I just have forgotten about. So this could be useful. I'll quickly check if it's in felothar. If it is in felothar, I might pull out. It is in felothar. Okay. Let's not touch on that one yet. It can be a thought for later, you know. Steal the show. Choose one or both. Target player discards any number of cards, then draws that many cards. Alright. Steal the Show deals damage equal to the number of instant or sorcery cards in your graveyard to target creature or planeswalker. I plan to have a lot of instant sorceries in my graveyard, so this, I'm pretty chill with this. All I know is this deck is going to be one of those decks that's like, it wants to hit hard and heavy and as soon as possible. However, it has an inbuilt structure, which means that as the turns progress, I'm still going to get stronger, which I think hopefully should cover this deck's own ass. Which means I think I'm cooking. I think I've got something going here. Steward of the Harvest. When this creature enters exile, to free target land cards from graveyard, creature you control have all activated abilities of all land cards exiled with this creature. I'm good. Yeah, no, I would rather not do that. I want my lands to keep coming back if possible, and I've got a couple of land bringers back, so don't really want to touch this. If a landfall affected based on moving zones rather than based on anything else, then I'd be down, but it does not, unfortunately. Oh yeah, sorry, random note, but if anyone has played Fate Grand Order, I'm on the third Lost Belt right now, and this is probably my favorite Lost Belt so far. I still don't think that there's an actual argument for any of the Lost Belts' existence, and I still think I'm being encouraged in that direction. I still feel that way. I still feel like that's the obvious key message from the game. However, I do think that the characterizations in this Lost Belt and the behaviors are so much cooler, so much more bearable, so much more enjoyable that it's a ridiculous for me. Lost Belt 1 sucked ass with a lot of the characterizations. Lost Belt 2 was amazing for what characters there were, to be honest. I really did enjoy it quite a bit. Following this simp around, it was kind of weird, but she definitely had a really interesting end and I think a really interesting arc with, the end of her world. But on a separate note, I also think that, Napoleon was probably the coolest part of that Lost Belt. However, Lost Belt 3, I don't know, there's just a lot more interesting characters. There are a lot more characters I like. I like the fact that I can tell that there was apparently there was another servant. I did not realize that Chaldea was going to have like 3 or 4 servants in it. We have 3 servants just with Solomon. We have Solomon, we have Leonardo da Vinci, and we have Mash. But technically Mash wasn't the servant. It was actually what's his face, his son. I forgot his name. Lancelot's son. Gallifred? No. Gareth? I don't remember. But now we know that we also might have had a 4th servant with Lady Yu. I'm guessing. Zufu is one of my main characters I've built up. So I know a little bit about Lady Yu. I pay attention whenever she shows up in like the events. So I'm pretty sure that what's her name? Akita? I think that's the name. Akita. She is like I'm 80% certain that she's Lady Yu. There is a chance that she's not Lady Yu, but she's like her daughter or a clone or some bullshit. But given that like her specs were hidden, her health examinations, that's her specs, were hidden, the fact that she's got such an obsession with Lady Yu's husband, it screams in my face she's Lady Yu. So the 20% is just like she might be a clone, she might be his kid. Who fucking knows? Anyway, back to this. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Storm of Memories. Storm. Exile. I don't know what storm means. Let's check that. MTG Storm keyword. Triggers when you it copies the spell for each other spell cast by any player before that turn, creating a massive chain of copies on the stack. Alright, that's really good. I'm glad I got this. Exile an instant or sorcery card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard at random. Okay. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into the graveyard, exile it instead. I like it. I want one of these storm cards. Anytime I've seen Atla card, they definitely have a higher priority for me because it's an Atla deck, but nonetheless. And then we have another storm card. So is this the idea of storm scale scions? I can just cast like 40 storm scale scions. That explains the cost. That explains the cost quite a bit. I like this card though. I don't have that many dragons, but this could be cool. It could be cool. So I'm going to put it in my main deck. I really want to make a dragon deck if you can't tell. I'm pretty sure I already have a Storm Shriek in here, but I'll check. Storm Shriek. I do not, so let's put one in. Discard a card if you do draw 2 cards. Or for 5 mana, Flying and Haste Dragon. And I can give it mana to... Sorry. Oh. Sorry. I give it mana to get its effect. I like it. Put it in the deck. Any opportunity to put dragons in, man. Sorry if it isn't obvious already, I like dragons. I'm a dragon kind of guy. If I was to show you on my side there, I've got the Lego Ninjago Dragon Emotion. I like dragons. But anyway. Story Weave. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature you control. That's pretty nice. Put 2 lore counters on target saga you control the next time 1 or more enchantment creatures enter the battlefield under your control this turn. Each enters with 2 additional +2/+2 counters on it. Sorry, +1/+1 counters on it. 1 or more enchantment creatures. I don't think I have any enchantment creatures at the moment, so that might be worthless to me. Yeah. No, it looks like it. Yeah, $10. Sorry for moving the camera. It's just that I'm getting messages for no reason. I don't usually have WhatsApp open. I was just checking something. Just close that, so that's not a problem in the future. I'll leave my head here for today just because it's already here. I might as well. But let's go back to siphoning through these. I low-key got distracted. We were going to look at sagas as well, I think, just to make sure that had any benefit. We have 1 saga, I think. Yeah, that's really not that beneficial, is it? At all. So we're going to ignore it. Yeah, I'm just going to delete it. It's literally got no purpose. Strife Scholar. I don't like it when they enter prepared. I like it when they can do this and also enter prepared. But nonetheless. Ward, pay 2 life. Alright. As in pay 2 life to attack me, or pay 2 life to attack this guy? That's pretty nice if it's pay to attack this guy. Awaken the Ages sorcery. Create 2 red and white spirit tokens. I honestly like the ward effect above it all else, so I'll just leave that there for now. Main deck. Surly Ferrier. Now that's clearly a Kifkin at night. It makes me feel uncomfortable because it looks too chill. To me, night versions are meant to be scary as shit. I have 2 of these. Oops. Makes sense. I have 2 of them around. Target creature control gets +1/+1 against vigilance turn to turn. Activates only as a sorcery. Who cares? Tackle Artist. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. If 5 or more mana was spent to cast that spell, put 2 +1/+1 counters on this creature instead. That is amazing. That's just like a little Voltron that I can just have because I'm already planning to put lots of instances of sorceries out. Tamio Safekeeping, also a great one. It is in my other deck, but might as well. Teachings of the Kirin. Mill 3 cards, create a 1/1 token, put +1/+1 counter on each creature on target creature you control, and then you transform it. The benefit is it is a Kirin touched Orochi. Exile target creature card from a graveyard when you do create a token, or you can exile a non-creature token from the non-creature card from a graveyard to put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature control. Beneficial in my sack deck, not so much here. Tempered in Solitude. Whenever a creature control attacks alone, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Nice. Play means I can just use it without mana cost to my understanding, so that's pretty nice. Tendershoot Dryad is cool, but I don't plan to have any Sparrowlings or City Blessings or any of this crap, so who cares? Tenured Concoctor. Whenever this creature becomes a target of a spell or an ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. This creature gets +2/+0 as long as you gain life this turn. Okay. I'm good. Acer, Escape Valhalla, exile a permanent card from your graveyard. You gain life equal to the mana value. Alright. Put up a number of +++ encounters on target creature you control equal to the mana value of the exiled card. Return Acer and the exiled card to your owner's hand. It's a nice card. I'm biased because I like Assassin's Creed. I don't really care about Acer though. I don't care about the Valhalla games. Oh, games, sorry, not games. The boulder. The boulder no longer feels conflicted. The boulder challenges you. Whenever the boulder attacks, earthbend X, where X is the number. I can't do the accent for long enough for this. Whenever X is the where X is the number of creature control with power 4 or greater. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm biased. I love the boulder. He's great. The Mary Janes, it costs 1 less for each creature that attacked this turn with, and it has manners. They were actually pretty useful. I can't lie though, it does confuse me because while I'm not aware of the Mary Janes as a band, I'll be honest. Because I've actually seen them in the Spider-Man comics at any point or in the shows. But it does make me think of a different thing in the comics called the Mary Janes in Spider-Man 2099, where they are a gang of rich girls attacking people. Anyway, it's a good card. It gets out fast and hits hard. Opus. I'll keep it. Trample, landfall, yeah. Alright, we are reaching the end, and there are going to be a lot of cards to go through, because I put a lot of cards that kind of overlap and don't actually benefit my commander. So I will have to sort this out. When this creature enters, draw a card if you control a creature with a counter on it. If you don't draw a card this way, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. What? Oh, I thought that said felothar. I thought it said felothar. That's sad, but yeah. Alright, remove. Trudge Garden. Whenever you gain life, you may pay 2 if you... I don't care. True Ancestry. Return up to 1 target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. I like that. I like that a lot. Main deck. Turret Ogre. Reach. When Turret Ogre enters the battlefield, if you control another creature with power 4 or greater, Turret Ogre deals 2 damage to each opponent. Ooh, I kind of like that. I do kind of mess with it. I might... Hold off on though. Uncle's Musing. Return up to X permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast this spell. So 2. So 2 cards from my graveyard to my hand. Where... Okay. I mean, it's good. It's expensive though, that's the problem. 4 mana. Oh. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me check something. I do realize I've kind of forgotten to check comments. I said before that my thing has a problem. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. If you it gains haste until end of turn. You may attach an equipment you control to that creature. If you do untouch it at the beginning of the next turn step. I'm good. I think that's not useful. Unleash Shell. Deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker and 2 damage to that permanent's controller. I like it, but it's just a high mana card. It's a mana heavy card. I would much rather just use literally anything else that does damage directly instead. Unstoppable Ogre. Enters battlefield. Creature can't block this turn. I like it. I like it. Main deck. Unsuitable Mockery. Deals 4 damage to target creature and spell 1. That's very cheap for what it does. My god. Hold on. I swear that's pretty cheap. So this. What are the other ones that I have that do damage? Deals 6 damage to target creature, but that's no. Lightning Strike deals 3 damage to any target for 2 mana. And this one deals 4 damage and surveils for 3 mana. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like just because it's cheaper, I'm automatically going to probably keep it. If I'm just going to remove Unsettled Mockery. Like, it feels like it should be good, but it's just not going to be, is it? I don't trust this game. I have no trust for this game. Vastland Scavenger, Death Touch. I can also use Bind to Life, which mills 7 cards. I can then put creature card from among them onto the battlefield. That's nice. That's a fun way to quickly get out something that could be good. Probably for a dragon, to be honest. Viewpoint Synchronization, free run. Can cast for that cost. If you dealt damage to a player this turn with an assassin or a commander, search my library for up to 3 basic land cards. Yeah, sure. You had me a basic land card. Visions of Phyrexia. I'll exile the top card of your library. I may play it this turn. At the beginning of my end step, if I didn't play it from exile, I can create a tapped power stone token. Alright, main deck. Whatever. Yeah, will do. Just yeah, give me all of them. War Balloon, flying, fire counter. As long as it has 3 or more, it's an artifact creature. So I didn't even have to crew past a certain point. Type shit. So in 3 turns, I could make this into a creature. Ooh, I kind of want it. I'm gonna add it. Saddler, go add it. War Effort. Creatures I control, just all of them get +1. Whenever I attack, I can create a +1. Sorry, I get a 1/1 red warrior. That's also attacking, and I get to sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Oh, I like it. No. Whirling Strike. Target creature gets +2/+0 first strike and trample. Good. Wild Growth. Oh, fuck it, whatever. Wild Hypothesis. I'm good. Wild Ride. Haste +3/+0. It's a 1 mana buff. You gotta add it. Yan Yan Archers. Reach. When it enters, you may discard a card and draw a card. Sure. Zelius Lawcaster. When this creature enters, return target instant sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. Bet. No. Zuko Exiled Prince. 5 ending 3 when it attacks, you gain 3 mana. And you can exile the top of your card to play it this turn. Alright. Fine. And then fine. Okay. I've been through every single card. I've got this big fucking sideboard left. I am going to end stream here because it's been 1 hour and 7 minutes. Making these decks is tough, and I have no water left, and it's a hot day. So yeah, sucks to suck. So yeah, what's up? There's a lot of people watch this one. That's cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna start a new stream now. I'm gonna keep working towards that goddamn what if that I've been putting off for months. I've been talking about making it for months, and I still haven't finished it because it's so much to listen through of my own stuff. I'm sure everyone here gets it. It's weird to listen to your own stuff. It's difficult. I struggle a bit with it. I'm bad with noise. But yeah, I'll see you around next time. Have a great night, day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you. And ta revoir. Bye bye.